Aisha was born September the 4th, 1991, a much loved and wanted daughter after two boys. She developed normally, but at year 1 she had not walked, and after her 1-year-old assessment we were told to see a paediatrician. We saw somebody in January. They decided she needed to have testing done as her nerves were not working properly. She was diagnosed with SMA type 2. It's a neuromuscular disorder. It means that the nerves do not work properly, and therefore the muscles that innervate the nerves waste away. In a couple of months of the diagnosis, she developed double pneumonia and was hospitalised, and we could have lost her. However, she did recuperate, but after that lost the ability to crawl and had decreased energy. This started her life with a strict regime of physiotherapy, exercises 3 times a day, massage, use of equipment. We had to use a stander, she had to high kneel, sit on a roll, use rolling herself, heart walker, back brace, splints, an electric wheelchair, and constant medical appointments. She had now developed a curvature of the spine. She had to see a physiotherapist, OT, neuromuscular specialist, and many others. This took a toll on family life. The 2 older children felt they didn't get enough attention. The marriage suffered, and my health deteriorated. I had lack of sleep because I had to turn my daughter every 4 hours in the night. I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome, known as fibromyalgia, with a lot of neck and shoulders, back and hip problems, and depression set in. At this point the family had broken apart, and my family told me to move here to be closer to them. When I moved here, my medical problems worsened, and so did my daughter's. I ended up with severe exhaustion from the lack of sleep and the constant chasing up of the appointments and trying to keep up the regime to keep Aisha okay. As I was so sick, my daughter had to move with her dad for a while, and then she moved back in with me. And I tried again to take care of her full time, along with all the other things that I needed, and I was struggling. In December of 2006, I went to the carers centre very upset and struggling to cope. One of the carers sat me down and looked up the disability that my daughter had, the JTSMA group, gave me the number, and found out they were having a Christmas party that Christmas. She set up counselling for me for January and told me about other support groups. I did attend the Christmas party, myself and my daughter and my husband, and it was wonderful. We got to see other people with SMA type 2, and it gave us a renewed sense of hope that in her Aisha's future she would be able to do some of the things we were seeing the other young ladies doing. I received information that I needed from the carer centre, and I started counselling in January, which allowed me to look at my needs as an individual, not just in my caring role. That was quite a change. It allowed me to look at life beyond Aisha and what I could do for myself to help cope with the things that were coming up. I also attended the Tai Chi, I had hypnotherapy, attended the Carers Day, and I also got the opportunity to contribute to carers speaking out. It made such a difference in my life. I felt like I was belonging to a group of people that could at least hear what I had to do and understood, and also try to help me in my task. This gives me a sense of security and makes me feel that I want others to know that there is a centre here. It's a starting point. It helps you understand that there's people there. It's also helped me in a very difficult year, a year of accepting that my life with Aisha is changing. As she grows older and becomes an adult, I can actually see now that she's going to have an independent life. I never thought that before. I thought she'd always be a part of me, and I'd always be struggling with keeping up with all the things that I needed to be done. So this has been a good year for me, and I've been very much helped by the Carer Centre. I do hope others hear this and are able to come and attend and get the help that they need as I did.